Hey y'all, and welcome back to the DG Outdoors. In today's video, we're going to talk about our favorite fishing lures. Now, of course, I have more favorite fishing lures than her. I've been fishing longer.
Yep.
I have a tackle box full of stuff, and I have a fishing backpack that I made, which I actually made a video on if you guys want to see it. It's called DIY Fishing Backpack. I talk about a cheap alternative to make a fishing backpack instead of having to spend $30 on one at Walmart. Holds way more bait. But anyways, and I had to go through all my stuff for this video and choose what fishing lures I thought were my favorite and why. So first, Mayman98 is going to talk about her favorite fishing lure.
Hey
What
guys.
is that?
I have a whitetail yum dinger.
A whitetail yum dinger. And what have you normally caught with that?
Bass.
Bass. And why do you like it?
I've had a lot more luck with catching fish with this one.
And and how do you normally rig it?
With a Texas rig.
With a Texas rig?
Yep.
So how do you do a Texas rig?
Well, pretty much you take the tip of the lure here and you put it on the hook. And then you kind of follow the hook up to the point where the line meets the hook, and then you cover it. And you center the hook in the center of the lure.
Now, what do you put on top to weigh it down? Bullet weight.
Yep.
You put a bullet weight on there to hold it down. Then it makes it weedless. Now, we've had a lot of luck with these, especially white-colored yum dingers. You find these at Walmart. It's good in dirty water, like where we fish at Salt Creek. And we've got a couple pictures
Really
after
murky.
yeah.
Murky color.
We've used this, and white is a really good color, and I really like using white. Again, Walmart, you pick like a 6 or 8 pack of these up for like $3. Walmart. It's got a paddle tail on it, so it's got a really good action in the water when it's coming through. And she likes using this because she always catches fish on it. I am a huge fan of the Baits line of fishing baits. Here I have the Crack and Crawl. I've got the Bandito Bug, and I have the Trench Hog. Okay, and the reason why, and I use this right here. This is the Guggen Squad Slim Shake Worm. It's in blue and black flake. Okay, and this is why. A couple years ago, I caught a 5-pound, 25-inch bass at Shakamak State Park off the boat ramp. And she didn't fight whatsoever. And I actually caught her on this. And a picture I'm going to show at the end of this big bass that I got was also on the Trench Hog. I caught it at the same lake, but there's a creek that hooks that lake where it like overflows and goes into a creek. It had a culvert going through it, and I caught it with this bait right here. And it's like a little crawl bait. Those are the 2 biggest bass I've caught with these. We've both had luck with this little guy.
Not me. Just
Yes,
you.
you have. Because I've got a picture at the end of the video with you with a bluegill with this. This is just a grub. A little white grub. Looks like maybe a bee moth or something, like a little grub. And I got this out of the X-Black 347-piece kit that I bought on Amazon. And I did a fishing challenge last year. And you guys can check out those videos, see a review of the whole kit. It's one of those generic kits that they make and they rebrand, and it's got a bunch of random baits in there. Even had a shrimp bait, a shrimp spinnerbait. And in that video of me fishing, I used this crankbait right here. It's a no-name generic crankbait, but I caught my first YouTube fish ever on that video. So y'all check out that video right here. This thing was pretty cool. Okay, that's one of my favorite baits now. And I really hate crankbaits because the hooks get into everything. You know, I stabbed my finger the other day on one right here at the end. That little dot right there. And I stabbed my finger. And it hurt on the treble hooks. That's why I hate them. So I think that's a shallow diving one because the bill's not that long. But
oh, so this is a deep one?
Yeah, I think. The next one of my favorite ones, and like I said, I hate these crankbaits. This is the most expensive one that I have, and this is a Rapula Shad Rap 5. Right here, looks like a bluegill. And I've never actually caught any fish on this, but it's my favorite because I spend a little more money on it, thinking that because you spent more money, you were going to catch more fish, and that's not necessarily true. Okay. So, if you guys look in my tackle box, okay? You look in my tackle box. I am not afraid to go to Walmart and buy all the 82 or 88 cent lures or whatever. This is $1 spinnerbait from Walmart. I really like the bright colors like chartreuse and the green. I can't even say that word.
Chartreuse.
Yeah, and this is a double-bladed one. And I have some single ones, just generic. I bought some on eBay before, but I just grabbed one of these because I do like using it when it's like really rocky and you can bounce them off the rocks. And on a video where I made where I talked about, so you want to become a YouTuber, I almost caught a fish on this in the video when I was at Williams Dam. And that video is also on my YouTube channel. My next favorite one. This is Stopper Lures. Okay, I picked this up at our local gas station called Revere's down the road here. And it says multi-species gear. See all the fish it said that you can catch on there? And I paid $2.79 for this, and it came in a 4-pack. Okay. And they actually have stopperlures.com. And I actually caught the catfish that you guys saw on my fishing while camping video on this. Got that big old catfish on there with this thing. So these work really well. I like all kinds of grubs, and you guys can buy them like at Walmart, all kinds of grubs. You know, really, really cheap, anywhere from like $1.82, okay? And all kinds of luck. You put it on a jig head, and you're good to go. Now, I have a favorite frog. And this one is my favorite frog. It's called the Bass Pro Shops Pond Scum frog. It's a soft, hollow belly frog. And the reason I like this is because a friend of mine that I work with bought it for me. And I just, when I want to use a frog, this is normally the one I go to. And I have all kinds of different frogs. Nothing spectacular. But there you go. He's got a little eyes on him.
He's squishy.
He's squishy. It's easy to pop over those lily pads. Alright.
You got a couple of hooks underneath.
Yep. I've had frogs hit the top water and try to get this. I've never caught a fish on.
You actually had a frog chase after that?
No, I knew I said that wrong. I had bass hit the top water for this, but I've never actually caught one on a frog before. And you like throwing frogs too. You do. It's fun. Now, back again to the clearance Walmart fishing bait. This is alright guys, so my phone decided to cut out and I had to delete some spots for some memory. But again guys, this is like $1.16 at Walmart. It's a little minnow. It's got a really good action right there. And if I could read what that actually says on there. It says something and I can't read it.
It says night.
It says night. Night on there. Right on there on the tail. It says night. Thank you. I was trying to read that earlier and I couldn't figure out what it said. But I've caught bass on this little thing, little panfish, on this minnow right here. and they kind of resemble the Little Fishy by Cream, I think, and I do have some smaller ones of these. But it's just cool. It's got a little spinner blade right here, guys. And this is going to be the last bait that I'm going to talk about. But I am not afraid to go buy all the 82-cent fishing lures at Walmart or the dollar fishing lures. And I've got, like I said, I got a tackle box full of cheap stuff like that. And I don't exactly remember which one this is called. But I had one similar to this, and I had 3 little brass beads right here and a little spinner. And at the time, me and a buddy of mine were fishing at a pond, and I caught, it's supposed to be, looks like an injured minnow or something, or injured shad. And I caught one of the best bass that I've ever caught at the time, and that was a few years ago. So, why do you like fishing?
That's a pretty good activity, really. And I definitely like listening to the sounds of nature outside. Plus, it's fun to kick your butt in fishing.
He's a better fisher man or fisher woman. Me?
He's the better fisher woman. Just joking.
No, but did you do a lot of fishing when you were a kid?
A little bit, yeah. Going to Pawtucket Lake, Lake Monroe. Fishing a few times at the lake, at the pond at my parents' campground.
So, what's the biggest fish you caught?
Probably the biggest fish would be the one that I caught like the second time we went fishing at my parents.
Yeah. It was a decent sized bass too. So I hope you guys enjoy these pictures here. Just a little overview of some of my favorite fishing lures here. Her what she likes to use, and yep, yum dingers. Seriously guys, you guys can go to Walmart, Academy, Bass Pro Shops, Dick's Sporting Goods. Check out Guggen Bait. You guys check out their YouTube channel, Guggen Squad. I'm a huge supporter of them. They got me back into fishing. And so, yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy these pictures. And we will see you guys on the next one. Remember, Jesus loves you. I messed that up.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.